What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 276 of the Choosing Controller podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we got the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Yay, Yu-Gi-Oh!
We got the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
Trying not to curse.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
All the baddies are in the card shop.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Persona. We're going to be talking about anime. We're going to be talking about Final Fantasy. We're going to be talking about Magic the Gathering. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which I currently have updating on my phone.
My power died, and I thought I lost everything, and I did not have the energy to check how much I lost, but luckily I saved right after I beat level 92 of Tartarus.
Okay. Oh, so you're almost prepared. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what month are you in?
August.
You're in August. Oh. Have fun. This is the last. Things are about to go to shit.
I know. I have so many social links that I need to take care of.
Look, the main one you need to do is the sun.
Okay.
You got to do that one. The sun app. You got to do that one.
Which one is the son?
The dying man. The boy from the hospital.
I need to find him. I haven't found him yet.
Oh, you gotta meet him, bruh. You want to talk about heartbreaking? That shit.
I've seen him when I was playing with the child at the shrine.
Yeah.
And he showed up, and then he said where I can meet him again, and I forgot.
Yeah, go meet him
and
again.
It has not popped up.
Go do his social link because holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
okay.
Persona 3 continues to be the best written Persona game. That's just how it is.
Persona 3 was on sale the other day, and I almost did it. It's just...
I'm waiting until they have this full package with episode Igus in it before I actually buy it, because I'm playing it off of Game Pass.
That's fair. But you get that episode Igus on Game Pass. It says it's coming to Game Pass.
if you have Game Pass Ultimate.
I have Game Pass Ultimate.
Okay, you gotta go do your Game Pass perks, like through your Xbox.
Yeah.
And the episode, like the season pass, is like one of the ultimate perks.
Yeah. Okay, I'll check and grab it. But also, like, oh god, I'm emotionally not ready for episode Igus. Fuck. It's so good.
Yeah.
I heard it's not fun.
It's
not fun.
Okay, I will state the dungeon design for the answer's ass. I'm not going to pretend like the labyrinth you're going through ain't ass.
I'm not going to say that the dungeon designs for Persona 3 have been that great, in my opinion.
No, they're procedurally generated.
Part of it is the procedurally generated outside of like main floors. Yeah.
But like, 4 wasn't procedurally generated.
No, because 4 was in specific, because 4 didn't have a labyrinth.
Yeah, they had.
It was literally
specific.
It was literally
palaces.
yeah. It's like you might as well just be doing full moons.
Yeah, that's true.
The full moon. But yeah, I mean, Persona 3 is near the top of my list on like check this out this year. But so I beat Rebirth.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
We're having technical difficulties.
It's
We're
just
having comedic difficulties.
It's just slowly sliding.
Slowly.
Moderately affected by gravity.
Moderately.
Hey,
Mildly
gravity
being displaced by
gravity's a cheat
physics.
code. Gravagaga.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, big dog.
Gravity and Comet are like the two spells I put on Cloud.
Yeah, I mean, clouds drop gravity and comets all the time. It makes sense to me.
But yeah, so beat Rebirth. And
How
now,
long did it take?
Yeah, I actually want to know.
Let's see. Because I was way further away from 100%ing it than I thought I was. 68 hours.
Okay.
I mean, that's cute that you thought you were close.
Well, no, because I had done all the things on the map. It's just the shit that wasn't on the map.
In the mini game?
Oh. Well, the mini games aren't even the problem currently. It's like chocobo stops, excavation sites, and like treasure caches. Mm-hmm. Those are like the three things that... But when I beat the game, on the map, it shows all the things I just can't fast travel to them. So I went around last night and unlocked all the chocobo stops in the game except for one. And it's because it's in Cosmo Canyon. And Cosmo Canyon does a bunch of stupid shit with elevation. So getting around Cosmo... I had gone to the next area after Cosmo Canyon by the time I got the last tower unlocked in Cosmo Canyon. So... But I went through, I did all the proto relics, got all the summons, maxed out my rank with the Moogles, just did a bunch of stuff towards that 100%.
You said you were with the Moogles. Did you consume any of the queso?
Yes. But...
Heard. And did you know that it's also canonical that the Moogle voice is grimy as fuck?
Grimy as a motherfucker.
You want to be a monster, don't you?
Come to find out, it was the Moogle behind the camera all along.
Go down into the dungeon
of King Moogle Bog. It's not a pure one, not one of the queso. But
I'm pure one of the cases. That's a Dawn Trail raid, boss.
I'm a pure Moogle.
Square listens to our PSN parties because, and I mean, I guess spoilers for the end of the Moogle, like, storyline in Rebirth. I mean, people listening could probably care because, like, it was, Juwan was waiting for somebody to hit it and, like,
hey, yo.
I think y'all were playing.
Hey.
Was waiting for someone to complete the...
Still be.
No diddy.
Oh, come on, man.
Man.
The fact that turned into that fast.
Right.
It's not surprising.
AO.
You just gotta throw both hands up, put your head down, close your eyes.
But yeah, so I beat the quest, and I saw y'all were playing Helldivers in Discord, and I hadn't been in a PSN party or a Discord call in like 2 weeks.
Oh, I remember
other than
that.
recording, and I was like, they're listening. Because you get to the end of the
Anton,
quest.
are you okay? No, they're listening, bro. You can hear his tinfoil hat crackling over the mic.
No, you
This
definitely
trailer
no,
is super fucked on how spoilery, because
All the trailers are.
yeah, that's why you after you.
this is the second to last chapter of the game.
I'm not looking at it.
Yeah. There are multiple.
No, trailers are okay.
No,
okay. It's like this: the first trailer that comes out for something is safe. The last trailer before release is usually just spoilers out the ass.
Oh yeah,
They're like, it's not in context. They'll never know.
any Square Enix launch trailer will spoil the entire game.
Yeah, never watched the. That's why basically, after I'm sold on the game, I stop watching trailers, stop listening to coverage, because I'm like, all you're gonna do is spoil this shit for me to try and sell this to me. I'm already sold.
Right.
That's why I don't watch anime intros anymore.
Oh.
I remember you said
I only watch
that,
anime intros for the ones
and
I watch.
I get it, but it also sets the tone. You know, it's like watching that trailer. Then it's like, all right, well, watching that opening, it's like, all right, it's time. You know, we
It
about
depends
to
on
get
the
it
opening.
popping.
I get it. And when I do watch the opening, I feel that feeling, but it's just not worth spoiling.
I'll put it like this: there's nothing in an anime that can spoil you, a grown ass man, that you don't already know about.
See, I have this ability of ignorance. I can like make my brain just shut off the mathematics and be like actually surprised by
mathematics?
some stupid shit. Yeah, but that's ruined when I get like direct evidence, like visuals. Oh, this is how this nigga look like. Okay, great.
See, what you got to do is take it a step further and gaslight yourself to where it's like, this don't matter.
Maybe that's what it is. I haven't reached the final form of the skill.
You just gotta take it up a notch. Because I know what
Gotcha.
you're doing.
Oh, no.
I also do that.
I see. Okay, so I just have.
I usually just wait until I actually start watching it to watch the opening.
That's fair. I always plan to like go back, and then I'm too invested, so I'm like, I don't want to go back. I just want to see the next episode, and I never go back. So I need to, because they be busting though.
Yeah,
The
it's a
opening
part of
is
like
dope.
building up that like nostalgia and that like
Yeah,
yearning
it's that.
for the
But also
series.
sometimes with anime openings, you could tell that some openings are made for manga fans to go, oh shit, they're about to do that. My best example is the season 2 JJK opening.
Gotcha. I didn't even think about it from that perspective, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like you're watching that one. You're just like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do
like literally every time I watch, I'm like, they're so insane for this.
Gotcha. Maybe there's, I don't know what the ratio is, but maybe there's more people who watch anime who have already read the manga than there are people. Is
other
it
way
the
around.
other way around?
Really?
Okay,
Yeah, because Tokyo Revengers sold 1 million copies of Volume 1 the day Episode 1 came out.
Oh.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, animes are the best ads for mangas, wholesale, because the season's going to end around Volume 5 or 6. You're invested. Are you really going to wait the 2 years the year or two before you get the next season to wait to see what happens? Or are you just going to pick up the volume and just keep it pushing and then become more obsessed?
True.
For me, like, anime openings, it'll be, if I've read the manga, it's like, how far are they going to go this season? Especially with, like, a lot of shonens, it'll be like, oh, okay, so they're showing, like, they're alluding to this happening, so I know they're going at least this far with this season or this part or whatever. So, like, JJK having the flashback arc, you knew, like, okay.
They were really just fucking with us with that. They had an opening. They're like, with the way Shibuya set up, we're just going to give them like 5 episodes with this flashback. Give them a whole opening, take a break, and then hurt their feelings.
God. God damn it.
Just become...
I will state, JJK doesn't hurt me as much as Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man knows how to hurt my fucking feelings.
I don't know. I don't care anymore. Like Chainsaw Man, the like my investment in Chainsaw Man is like
significantly died with part 1 for me.
Yeah, like when part 1 ended, like I'm like, you can't hurt me anymore.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fujimoto was like, you think I know how to hurt you now?
I've been fine. I've been fine. They literally pulled this nigga out of a bunch of different boxes. And I'm just like, oh, well.
I'm still 100% invested. It's got me.
I mean, I care, but I feel like what people think Chainsaw Man is or is now what Dandadan actually is. And it's going further.
Yeah, that's also because, like, the way
it's coherent.
Chainsaw Part 2 is coherent. Part 2 makes perfect sense.
I mean,
it's called depression. That's why it doesn't feel coherent.
I don't know.
It's called extreme depression.
I feel
JJK
like
isn't always coherent.
No, of course not. You need a doctorate, a PhD, and you need like a master in Japanese history.
I don't know why, but everything JJK does makes sense to me. I don't know why. It just makes sense.
Explain Hikari's curse technique right now. Go.
Wait, which one?
Hikari.
Okay, so this is what happens. He's a gambling man. He hits his domain. And he creates a slot machine. Every time he rolls the slot machine, he increases his chances to hit the jackpot. If he hits the jackpot, he gains unlimited cursed energy for 4 minutes and 57 seconds, which is the exact length of time of the theme song that's associated with this gacha game.
But you didn't explain Pachinko at all.
Okay, you ever played a slot machine?
Yes.
It's literally the slot machines from Emerald.
Oh, okay.
If you ever played a slot machine...
Pachinko is like that ball, like...
It's ball in a cup.
Well, some are ball in a cup. Some are literally just dead-ass slot machines.
Yeah,
well,
like the Silent Hill slot machine.
The main Pachinko is like, that game at like Chuck E. Cheese and Dave & Buster's, like where you put a coin in and it has piles of coins, and if your coin's lucky enough to knock all the piles of coins off, you get all those coins.
I thought main Pachinko was, instead of trying to push the coins off, you were trying to get into a specific cup that had prizes listed out. Well, yeah, there's like multiple versions of Pachinkos. There's variations. There's genres.
Oh, okay.
But like,
yeah. So what Chris is looking at, like this right here. Yeah. So the Metal Gear one is straight up like a slot machine.
Some are just dead as a slot machine.
It's just different machines in like Vegas.
Yeah.
Those are all technically.
Except gambling is illegal in Japan, so what they do...
Gambling for money is illegal in Japan. Because you can't say gambling is illegal when everything's a goddamn raffle over there.
Fair.
But yeah. So, any other questions?
About,
That's just how it is. It's just,
about
he rolls a
JJK?
slot machine. If he hits jackpot, he gets unlimited cursed energy. In his
right.
world.
I mean,
I
I understand his curse technique because you could boil it down to the simplest parts.
I'm proud
I don't
of you
understand
for
Pachinko.
understanding JJK, but there are moments where I get a full 2 pages long of them explaining why some motherfucker can just like
Oh no, I'm not gonna pretend anytime
break some shit, and I'm like,
Because I mean, we're still at the end of the series, and they're explaining nuances to the power system.
Yep.
By the caveat that these things haven't technically been done before in the world in and of itself,
Well-
but they're happening now, so we kind of got to explain them.
that, but also like, let's be real.
Wow, you're using
Things haven't been the
reverse
same
curse
since the Heisei era.
to heal your burnt out curse technique that you burn out by using your domain too much?
Yeah,
And that resets by doing Black Flash? When did that happen?
that's how Black Flash always worked.
did it?
Yeah, Black Flash was always a recharge. The only problem is the people who use Black Flash don't have techniques like that. The main
So
Black
it hasn't happened before.
So how the fuck would we? They never said, yeah, people use this to recover their curse. It's like, no, we do this because this shit hurts. It'll probably kill you. All right.
Yeah, but this is also something else about JJK though. It's like the thing you also have to remember is outside of specifically Gojo, everybody sucks. That's a big portion of why everything is the way it is. They talk about this early on. Legitimately, everyone sucks at this. No one has actually been good at this since the Heisei era. That's like a big part of the world building of JJK.
Yeah, I mean, like, one
Except
of
the
the
average
plot
person.
devices is just like giving everybody a fatal flaw, including Gojo.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I feel like there are, like 3 other special grade curse sorcerers. And it's Yuta. It's, what's her name?
Didn't she die? She wasn't special grade, the one that died with the kid and the battle axe.
No, she wasn't special grade.
The kid in the battle axe? No. She's a great one. She's not dead, though.
Yeah. She got her ass kicked, but
Yeah.
no, she ain't dead.
Is Fushiguro a
Got her
special
ass kicked. Where'd she get her ass kicked?
Wait.
No,
I'm
I'm
thinking
talking
different.
about-
Y'all thinking of
Shibuya.
in Shibuya?
Yeah.
In Shibuya, she left.
She dipped.
Yeah, she
She saw the writing on the
She
wall
didn't
and
lose.
left.
She said, fuck this. They're not
She
paying
saw
me
the
enough.
writing on the wall. She's like, I'm not special grade. This is special grade bullshit. I'm out.
I respect that.
They're not paying me enough. Oh, that's Getzo's body? No, thank you. No, thank you.
They did not pay her enough for that shit. And I respect it.
So wait, is
It's Yuta, Gojo, Geto, and then is it Sumaki? The chick who showed up at the end of season 2
Yeah.
and was like,
yeah.
all right, we're done.
No, she's the other. Yeah.
She's the other special grade curse sorcerer. Outside of that, as far as like documented, no others exist. That's what makes the Culling games piped up, because all these dead sorcerers are probably fall into that category.
right?
But that category,
And then also
It's
like,
vast.
and also another thing they said is like, once you hit special grade, the whole ranking system's irrelevant because there are vast difference between a special grade and a special grade.
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like
That doesn't make sense.
just for like a hierarchy.
Yes.
It
You're welcome.
makes sense.
It's
It's
like-
like
Okay.
Naruto.
Yeah.
If you're a Kage, that just means you're the leader of the nation, and the different Kages have very different levels of power, but they all have achieved the highest level, and so they are the.
And for those who played Monster Hunter, there's a difference between a regular G rank hunt and doing Fatalis.
Very true.
Like those are not the same. You know what the difference?
Or
You know
even
what it's like?
captains in Bleach. Like, there are some captains that have the potential to lose, and then there are other
Some captains are,
Just
on
built
paper.
different.
Some captains they're really about that shit.
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
Some you don't find out are really about that shit until they are about to die in one of the coolest fights in the series.
Hey, sometimes you need
You
to
know,
let
it's
that
just-
dog out
it's-
the cage.
It's just shonen bullshit. That's
It's
really,
actually just showing.
that's really what it like. All of this is just like fucking flash and mirrors for shonen bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how we got here from.
We were talking about
Here
anime.
we are.
It's literally, we're just talking about anime. Anime conversations with us inevitably go into Chainsaw Man and JJK. That's just how we are. Because I'm going to bring, if you start talking about JJK, I'm going to bring up Chainsaw Man.
I'll use
That's
the
fair.
Naruto and Bleach analogies.
I mean, JJK is just about the only one I can just like put my input in. So.
You should watch Attack on Titan. I still wholeheartedly.
I don't know why every time I try to watch, I
do you
started
feel
watching
about
Gundam
genocide?
Wing. What?
How do you feel about genocide?
I don't really like it.
How do you feel about damning the world to kill, like, your 5 oppressors?
Okay.
And failing.
Oh,
That's
well,
a big part.
So, I beat Rebirth this week. I was nowhere near 100%ing it, but now Hi-Fi, I opened up Hi-Fi Rush, so it would just be at the front of my cross-media bar.
mhm.
I'm like, all right, now that I'm done, I'm definitely not going for this platinum right now. A lot of these mini games just aren't happening. Like, I finished all the Proto Relic stuff. I beat Gilgamesh. I did all the material with Chadley. I did, like, all the things that I was, like, actively working towards as I was playing the game. Because after a certain point, I just had to stop playing Queen's Blood because it was killing way too much time. And after a certain point, I stopped doing, like, the green exclamation mark side quests. I was just like, I did the ones that I knew would help my rank with Tifa.
Yeah.
But some of those would be, like, 8 parts. And I'm like, no, I can't.
So they just like stuff a lot of game into this game.
Yeah, it is the entire open world of Final Fantasy VII. Like, except the Northern Crater, but the rest of the game is there. And the best way I've explained it to people who don't know Final Fantasy VII whatsoever is like, if there was a single line in the original game or a single interaction, it would be turned into a 15-minute cutscene and accompanying side quest. And then there's all the additional, like, I don't know, some of these things I think are really good. Like, so the Proto Relic quests, those
Is it like relic grinding?
No. It is like
Good.
it's just one of those check boxes. So, like, you have your overall checklist for every region, and it's broken up into, like, there are probably, like, 4 towers. There's 3 summon crystals. There are however many life springs. And so there are however many combat encounters. And so the Proto Relic is just one of those things. It's just it has a lot of, like, story around it, and I feel like it makes, like, over the course of this game, even though I already care about these characters from the other things they've been in, like between Crisis Core, OG 7, Advent Children, 7 Rebirth, like I already have an affinity for these characters, but that affinity has been, like, amplified and magnified, like, insanely for everybody.
Who's your favorite? Outside of Tifa. You can't say Tifa. Tifa don't count.
See, probably Red 13. Like, as far as, like, the side stuff and expanding. And,
Do you treat him like a dog?
I mean, he got that dog in him. That is for sure.
He got the dog around him, too. Hit him outside him.
I mean,
I'm about to dog you out. That's his limit break. Sick him.
But yeah, without getting into spoiling too much of 7 Rebirth, because I feel like if you like these characters, if you like this world, if you like... I feel like we're at the point with this game that if you like Final Fantasy at all, you can get something out of Rebirth because it has so much. Rebirth feels like a lot more of a love letter to the series as a whole. like it's a blatant love letter to every part of like Final Fantasy VII that has existed up until this point, because they expand like the bandits, they expand Roche, they expand like all these new characters that are from Remake, they expand on characters from Crisis Core, they expand on characters from before Crisis. There was a guy that was established in the Final Fantasy VII mythos that has an important role in Rebirth, and I'm like, I have no fucking idea who this dude is. And I had to look him up. Like, I know Reno Rude song, like, I know all the Turks, know all the named soldiers there have been. I know, like, that entire executive board of Shinra. But this dude, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So,
Who is he?
He's the leader of Wutai, without spoiling it super. But it's Glenn, and he's the leader of Wutai.
His name's Glenn?
Yes. With 2 N's.
That's dangerous. 2 N's?
That N ain't playing. The second N, you know?
But we were talking before we started rolling about like the plans for June. And so I have my schedule, so it's Hi-Fi Rush until Stellar Blade. Well, really until the 16 DLC. Because the 16, the second part of the DLC, comes out on the 18th. So I have from now until April 18th to beat Hi-Fi Rush, and I think that's totally doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like
Hi-Fi Rush is like at best 20 hours.
At best.
At best.
You
and
can
I mean
run
that's,
through it.
and I say that only because there's the tower at the end, after it, and that's fun. That is
fun. That is fun.
You know, so you might do a couple of those and then.
But I really do think the game is like 14 hours long.
I looked it up on how long to beat, and it was longer than I was expecting. So let me just.
It's
verify.
fun.
I mean, it's fun.
There's a lot of there's some
I'm
world
here for
exploring.
Yeah, it's mostly levels.
Yeah.
It's really just levels that lead into levels that lead into levels. Then you go back to your base of operations before you do levels.
Oh no, main story 11 hours. Shit, I could do that in 2 sittings the way I was playing Rebirth.
Oh, man. That's about 14 sittings for me, roughly.
I will
that
say
hour a day is rough. That hour of sitting is rough.
I will say, as the game gets harder, it might be harder for you to want to just do that in one sitting.
Yeah, well, that'll be the thing. 11 hours, and I have 12 days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think what's probably
Even if
going
I
to
were
end up
to do
happening is
an
just a
hour-
couple of
What's in
hours
12
a day.
days?
the second part of the 16 DLC,
Oh,
the
okay.
Rising Tide.
How long is that going to be?
I don't know. The first part was 1 sitting. This one is supposed to be like a chapter of the story. So it's a whole new area. Like the last one was like a dungeon into a trial, but in the 16 format.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is going to be multiple dungeons and multiple trials. Because they're adding stuff like the Tonberry King, and I have a feeling that's going to be a whole quest line.
Yeah.
Or at least like several hunts to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Where like the last DLC didn't add any hunts, it didn't add any, but I feel like this is going to add, because it's adding a new area, it's going to add new side content. It already there's going to be another icon battle in it because they're putting another icon into the game. So.
Right.
Yeah.
They got to edge you with the icon first. Like, give you the power and then, like, kind of fight. And then you kind of run into them again, but you don't really fight. And then you fight.
You're just talking
Is that-
about... Oh,
Is that how that works?
that's not... Oh, well...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 wastes a lot of time in between the icons.
Edging you. It's like you're right there. It's like, let me at him.
7 Remake or Rebirth is like, you want this shit? It's right there. We're marking it on your map. Go.
It's a checkpoint, baby. Don't you want to check that box?
Like, this shit just looks sick. Watching
Yeah.
the Rising Tide trailer. I'm super ready for this. Get a new companion.
Yeah, there's no way she's just not the icon, right?
Oh yeah, she totally could be. The Jinchuriki.
What do they call them?
I don't know. It's been too long, and
Puppets. I don't remember.
But I did the 16 content in 14, so I have my Torgal Mount minion and my Clive cosplay. So,
Nice.
it got a glamour plate. I was like, this is sick.
Nice.
So, yeah, 12 days to beat Hi-Fi Rush until
Easy.
this, and then that will last me at least a week until Stellar Blade, and then Stellar Blade.
Did you play the demo of Stellar Blade?
I did like the first 2 little sections of it.
Mm-hmm.
You day wanting
like,
it?
Huh?
You're day wanting it?
Probably. It's kind of like the only thing in the foreseeable future except Dawn Trail that I want to play that I haven't already pre-ordered. So like I lined up, I made sure my Elden Ring, my digital deluxe version of the Elden Ring DLC's pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Hi-Fi was pre-ordered. The 16 DLC, I bought the season pass when I got them initially. So Stellar Blade is one of the few games like that is like, oh, I really want to play this, and it's the day after my birthday, so I might just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you day
Treat
wanting it,
yourself.
Madrid?
Huh?
Are you day wanting it?
No.
The demo.
I just don't have time for games, man. Like I just haven't been playing.
That's fair.
It'd be like that.
Even shit I want to play, like I'll put the controller in my hands and then I'll pick up my phone and then I don't know.
Okay.
It's been like 40 minutes. So I'm like, fuck. I should be getting to bed. It's just awful.
Yeah. I feel like everybody hits those lulls, though.
Yeah. I mean, shit, the other day I saw, like, I was getting ready for bed and I saw Darren just.
invite to a party.
Yeah, just send a party invite. And I was like, I've seen these before and just not done it. But I'm like, man, fuck it. I put my headset on. I was like, what's up, y'all? It was just him and Jawan and, we just sat there talking. I'm like, bro, I'm not
I
even
was
gaming, dog.
online and I saw it, but I was playing Rebirth, and like I had gotten to the point where it's like, all right, I'm in the third act of this game, and I need to like. I'm like, I can't talk to anybody because I know, like...
You're locked in.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's the... There was like, all right, I know I'm doing all this world intel, so I'm going to keep doing all the world intel, but like anything else, getting left for my New Game Plus. But
That's fair. Is it actual New Game Plus or is it like Chapter Select?
Chapter Select with difficulty settings, and you can choose like side content.
Oh.
You can either keep your side content completion reset just for that area, depending on the chapter. So what I did, I chapter selected 13, which is the second to last chapter, and the whole open world is just available to you.
That's cool.
And yeah, any performance problems you have are because that entire world is there the entire time.
Oh.
I see.
So
do you prefer that approach, like the Chapter Select, New Game Plus, as opposed to here's all your shit carrying over and just
I
go
like
play?
both options because 16 didn't have it where I could go chapter by chapter. I just had to sit
Redo
down
the game.
and start
Yeah.
16 again and play through 16 again.
Ironically enough, I feel like in a game like 16, the chapter method would be better.
It would definitely be better because then you could skip that slow opening.
I mean, you could skip all the cutscenes, and so the opening is not like pretty much that. My New Game Plus of that game was skip, combat, skip,
Right.
exploration, skip, combat, skip, exploration. Like,
Yeah, because I still feel like the way you can replay missions, in the what was the thing called?
which thing in which game?
Oh,
16.
16, the dungeon crawler kind of thing?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the arcade mode.
Yeah, the arcade basically. I feel like that would have been the best way to
Yeah.
Just let
That
this
would've been
count
cool.
as New Game Plus. Like I just want to run through, do these missions exclusively.
That's why I
and
like
not
Hi-Fi
worry about
Rush's
the rest of the
post game
bullshit.
content. Instead of going straight into a New Game Plus, they're like, "Nah, we have a challenge tower. Have fun, motherfucker," and it's fun.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know anything about Hi-Fi's New Game Plus. I think you can select chapters.
Probably, but I think once you finish it, you just go straight into the tower and just
Yeah.
And I mean, this is better than. So this is what they did with Remake, where you could do chapter select.
Yeah.
But like, unlike with Remake, where you have to be in a specific chapter to do specific content. As long as you're in the open world and not like in a like dungeon, like why are so many things called dungeons?
because it is.
Because it's delicious.
Because we play the same kind of game over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah, but these
We gotta
no,
start
they're
playing.
just
We gotta start
long
playing 2K,
established
y'all.
language things. Because remember,
Yeah, that's
before
true.
these games, what we had, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
You know, if you read fantasy, what are they going into half the damn time? A dungeon.
Dungeon. Yeah.
We don't call them cavern.
Cave.
Because
Well,
those imply
Caves are
that
a
it's
thing.
just like rock formations,
Yeah, that's
darkness,
true.
and back guano.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
caves are like natural. Dungeons are not. Someone had to make it. Someone had to go in there and build those stone archways. Something is down there.
coming
Yeah,
in the
that's
summer
true.
season. That time I
Got reincarnated as a dungeon.
I was gonna go dungeon architect, but
It's a shame the last Dungeon Architect was a mobile cash grab piece of shit. That was fun.
there's
that's the
that isekai management sim that is coming to PlayStation. Not isekai management sim. Fuck.
Like, that sounds interesting though, because there's a manga about that. Because basically,
It's a Kombini management sim.
the main character drives Truck-kun. That's the entire premise. He gets the message, be like, that's the isekai hero for this one. Punches it in, runs in the fuck.
That's hilarious. I guess somebody's got to do it.
Someone got to do it. Someone got to get these heroes to where they need to be.
Down here at Isekai Trucks, we really like to get down to it, the nitty gritty.
And then, like, I think at one point they talk about how the truck is specially designed so you don't survive it.
That's hilarious.
Just make sure you go splat.
Just, you know.
Survive. If you survive Truck-kun, you have supernatural powers. That's
Yeah, it's like instead of getting Isekai, the Isekai comes to you.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. For
But,
me,
yeah,
coming into June, it's S&T Vengeance comes out. I'm giving 2 weeks to Vengeance because every time they show something from it, it looks so good. The new Nanabino design is fucking hard. Like having his finger blade instead of going straight, curving in the back. With the mask, it's fucking sick. Give that 2 weeks. Then 2 weeks for Shadow of the Erdtree. And then
Ruined my life.
Then 2 weeks after that, I may start Dawn Trail if the servers are not fucked.
No.
I mean, they will be, but
I was telling y'all, I am now in the mode of after 16 and 7 Rebirth, it's like I just need to, and I mean, I guess I did it with Endwalker, and the only recent Final Fantasy game that I haven't just like dove in and like really got all the way through it and with a significant segment of side content, the only one I haven't done that for recently is Stranger of Paradise, and I don't think that counts.
It's a Final Fantasy game. It counts.
No,
It's a prequel to 1.
no, it doesn't.
It's a Neo
It's okay.
game.
It's okay, Anton. It doesn't count.
It counts.
I mean, I
was
want to
that
do
game
it.
good?
It's a Neo
Yes
game.
and no.
Oh, okay.
It's a Neo
When
game
I tell
with
you,
a
it's
Final
the
Fantasy theme.
like some of the absolute worst level design and like fucking like
I made it
mission
past-
structure. That shit is ass. Like the shit with the light, and you got to go like fucking.
I made it past that last time.
God
I played.
damn,
I
that
picked
shit
the
is
game up,
awful.
And I was just like, all right.
I don't want to be in a situation to have to even think about it again. You know, that shit was bad.
I just remember that game being a meme, but then that was about the end of it.
Yeah,
Like no one. Did anyone beat it?
The game itself kind of fucks, but it's like it also kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's literally. Oh,
It
like the
fucks
combat
and sucks.
fucks so hard, but God, does some of the other things.
Heard.
And then like you're doing some shit and it's just dropping weapon after fucking weapon, and you don't
loot
care.
Vomit, because when I went back to give that game another earnest try and make it past that light level, which was shitty as hell.
Yeah.
Like going back, they had dropped a bunch of new classes, so I was getting loot for these new classes, and I got some of the DLC trophies because I'm like, hell yeah, I'll try out. What was it, like the Gambler?
Yes.
Gambler's fun.
So I was like, shit, I'll try it out, and it's like, oh, unlock the Gambler. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
I'll take that trophy, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like dealing with it. I feel like with the way the weapons and shit are set up, it's set up to it's not fun and you don't really care.
Yeah.
Because the difference that they're providing is so marginal that it doesn't even matter. It's like a mechanic that they didn't flesh out enough.
I will
or
say
make
that's
us
just
care
how I
enough.
feel about loot games these days. If we're being
The
honest
loot-
here. I feel that
the
about
loot
most
really
loot
don't
games
matter.
these days.
14's a loot game.
Not really.
Not really.
No.
What?
It's not a loot game because the thing about loot is the thing about the loot mechanic is that it's all about upgrading and min-maxing your stats. Half the time, the only reason we do what we're going for in 14 is drip.
Yep.
And with 14, it's dropping the same shit, and it's exactly the same as opposed to Stranger in Paradise, where they're dropping marginally different versions of the same fucking thing, and it's just taking up space.
Yeah,
That sounds horrible.
That is finite.
I don't.
Huh.
It's like, imagine if in Pokemon Go,
Okay.
well, you don't even have to imagine. You just catch a bunch of the exact same Pokemon.
Oh, it's like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
They'll have
Wait,
different combat
Chris, did you
powers.
play Destiny back with us back in that era?
Yeah.
Remember how we would do the same strike 8 times trying to get a specific roll on that fucking bullshit ass gun?
Yes.
It's like that,
Okay.
except worse because there's no actual good roll.
Ugh, I don't want that.
Like I said, loot games just functionally do not work for me. That's why the ARPGs I like have these really intricate talent tree systems that I can do that stuff. So whereas loot's important, but I could just focus on the talent tree stuff that is legitimately just more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The job system, infinitely more interesting than the weapon system in Stranger in Paradise.
That's one of the parts that fucks.
The combat and the job system.
Yeah. Fuck.
And
The story is what you
references.
put on. The story is literally what's on the TV while you're doing this.
Oh, okay.
Essentially.
It sounds like I'm not going to play this game. If
Oh,
I couldn't
you're
beat 16, then I'm not going to play this game.
No, yeah. If you, first of all, 7 Remake plus Rebirth, I think is probably at the top of the hierarchy. Well, 14, then 7 Rebirth and Remake, then 16.
Don't do it, Chris. You're not gonna care.
What,
Because if
seven-
you,
I
if
think
you
I
did
care-
you would have played through.
yeah.
At least remake.
This is what I think about it. I think I care about Final Fantasy like you care about Persona. We think we want to play these games, and we'll start playing these games, but we'll never finish them. Have you ever beaten a Persona game?
No.
Then I will never beat a
Well-
Final Fantasy. 14 excluded.
Dancing,
Dancing doesn't fucking count.
Arena.
Sure.
The 4 dancing was a legit. That was long.
Was not a cash
It was
grab.
long as shit. I will state, 4 dancing was long as shit.
Like, I actually did the entire story of 4 dancing. That is not an insignificant
It's
amount of
actually
time.
long as shit.
Are the Persona dancing games the ones where it takes away like the visuals if you try to play it on ultra hard?
Yeah.
That's
That's dumb
They
as
just throw
shit.
directions at you.
That's dumb as
they're
shit.
just dancing and you're supposed to know how to play it.
So, like, normally you have the ring around the screen and the notes go out from the middle and like you have to use them when
Once
they
they cross the ring, you hit it, you know, your rhythm game.
You're really
Okay, so the characters are still there. It just gets rid of the UI.
Yes. That's how they make it more difficult. Don't show you where the ring is and don't show you how far. And you see the notes when they first leave the middle, but then they disappear by the time they would get to where the ring is. So you're supposed to anticipate.
That's so fucking wild.
And then
Difficulty. If you know, you know.
And then also don't forget there are three different types of shit that you got to interact with. You got the regular button that you press. You got the stick flick, and you got the holds.
Yep.
This is Bop It?
It's the tap, the hold, and the scratch.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking ass. But, it's fucking ass. And the story barely. Like, if you want to talk about a Persona story not making sense, you do.
Makes
There's
perfect sense.
story to it?
Yeah.
Are you killing shadows by, like,
Yes.
fucking
Yes.
busting a move?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
By performing on stage. In
Okay,
front
I'm not
of
even
shadows,
gonna lie.
that is
That's
how
awesome.
You defeat the shadows.
That's how you defeat the shadow? That's awesome.
Look, really, Chris, the Persona game you're looking for is Q 1 and 2.
All right, so here's the premise of Persona 4 Dancing. Rise has a friend who is in Kanamine Kitchen, which is an idol group. And then the one girl in Kanamine Kitchen, she's like...
Oh, by the way, you're there to practice your performance because
Right,
y'all
yeah.
are doing something
The
again.
school is like doing a festival where the idols will be performing.
Makes perfect
and
sense.
So you're practicing your dance moves for doing that. And then, so Kanamine, I think like...
Look, it's bullshit. Who
Don't
gives
you
a
leave
fuck?
the school after 4? You leave the school. So why would you be doing something for the school you left?
You
They
see what I'm saying?
Because they fuck with your
probably
campaign.
explain it.
Nah. First things first. I gotta state this. The only Persona game, well, no, Royal, 5 Royal also did this well. But 3 and 5 Royal are the only ones who actually do the year thing well. There's no, why doesn't the 4 protagonists just finish school over there?
Yeah. Why did he go there in the first place?
Oh, because his parents went abroad
Yes.
to work.
Yes, that's right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like,
Because it was like he wasn't like he didn't like try to save a woman and then got exiled to
Yeah, he
some
didn't get
old man's
sued by a
coffee
senator.
shop.
He didn't get sued by he didn't get sued, so he had a criminal record. Both his parents didn't die horribly.
He's not an orphan.
He's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the.
His
best.
parents?
Literally, his parents
Just
just went
like-
abroad. He had no one to watch him, so they're like, "We're going to send you over here to your uncle." That's literally all it is.
Yeah.
That you hadn't seen since you were a child.
Sounds about right.
I mean, whatever. I guess your parents will be parents.
I mean, this is the equivalent of shipping your kid back to the motherland to get them to act right.
Yeah. He wasn't a bad kid.
Fortunately,
Smooth
I
talker.
never went to school in Trinidad. I would not, like, just thinking about, like, if I had to go live with my uncle that I hadn't seen since I was a kid for a
That's
year.
a different timeline.
Right, yeah.
that is an unimaginable timeline.
Turn
Poor.
you to the bone.
Yeah, but
The
yeah.
show Atlanta is just felt like that is peak fiction.
I agree.
June.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's basically where I'm sitting. I have plenty of time to prepare because the only game that I'm seriously trying to finish is 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in I think I'm late July, I think. So I'm finish that, get that put on hold because I think episode I guess is in September.
Well, I know.
Am I at the end of the game?
No, April. You have a full year.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're like halfway. No, you're at the point where the plot's about to say, you're literally at the, here we go. Like, you know how in a Persona plot you go from, oh, we're doing this to shit has escalated? You're right at the shit is about to escalate.
Yeah, because the only plot point I've hit is why are you always lying to me?
Ooh, you're at the Yukari Mitsuru shit. Yep. Shit's about to get real.
Oh my, Yukari is just like giving me a bunch of bad vibes all the time. She's like, it's that Mitsuru bitch. She's always lying. Don't you feel like she's forcing us to do this?
She's very suspicious of Mitsuru.
I'm like, hey,
for good reason, though.
Hey, Yukari, how's it going? Oh my god, that Mitsuru bitch again. She was up there sipping her tea bag.
But to be fair, like, when you first get there, Yukari is like going up to watch you sleeping, just like Mitsuru. Like, she is just.
Well, you got to remember why Yukari's even there in the first place.
They got that camera in your room and you're up there tugging it. They're just watching, like, yep, nothing out of place here.
Look, just wait until later on. Just wait until later in the game when Iga starts breaking into your bedroom.
Oh, she already did that.
Yep. So you got.
And Yukari was super upset about it.
Of course, Yukari was upset about that.
I was like, damn, bro.
How dare you? How dare you move on my man?
My
like
courage isn't even all the way up. You don't want me yet?
No, she does. Oh no, trust me, she fucking does. Oh shit! Like, if there's two characters in the answer that go fucking through it, it's Yukari and Agus. Those two are fucking going through it.
This, yes.
But yeah. 3's the best one. 6 may try to prove me wrong, but I doubt it. You know, it's just how it is.
When is Metaphor?
Oh, you mean the game where the protag looks like Igus is in the 3 protag's kid?
I think it's October.
Is it October?
I mean, I'd totally take something to play in the fall.
Yeah, that's one of those end of the year type games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like 3. It's just with 3.
Or we don't have a date. It's just 2024.
Oh, I see. With 3, it's for me. It still has those pieces of like the old game is old.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I've seen what the refinements turn into, and I'm like, damn, I kind of miss those.
I will say the like palace design of 5 are amazing.
Oh yeah, no, I will
and
state I will state that going from a procedural generated tower, which once again fits with the entire theme. Your main persona's name is Orpheus, who went through hell, yada yada yada. Yeah. But right. I don't
even use Orpheus. Like that, he ages out real fast. And
I
like,
feel like all the starter personas do.
Is that just the thing? It's like, we don't want you to keep him around.
No. Izanagi is fucking useless in fucking Persona 4.
Yeah.
Really, it's like
immediately.
Yeah, it's because the game expects you to shuffle until you get your ultimate.
Because I'm like, all right, I'll keep Orpheus around just to see how far it goes.
I will state,
and then I unlocked my last like attack at like level, I don't know, like
I will
9,
state with the
12, something
3
like
though,
that.
you kind of want to keep Orpheus because he's one of your only sources of early thaumaturges. The early thaumaturges, one of the early ones you get is Orpheus and what's her name?
I still have that.
Thaumaturge?
Yeah, that ability.
That specific thaumaturge or thaumaturge?
That ability is like Orpheus in the
Aspera, I think.
Yeah.
Can you put Orpheus in the slot, like the save slot, and you can re-get him?
Yeah, they're always in the compendium.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's what it's called. Yeah,
you always got the compendium.
Yeah, you can always bring them out. So yeah, I still got that ability.
Okay.
Cool.
And some disgusting personas to go along with it.
Do y'all think we're getting Hollow Knight Silksong in the next month?
Hell the fuck no.
Next month?
Next month? We'll be lucky if we get Silksong this year.
But there was like actually movement with it. It got rated in Korea. It got an Xbox store page. They like
we might get an announcement in a month.
I think they finally give us the date.
But we're not going to actually get it.
I don't see what benefit there is on like sitting on it. And
it's the problem with Silksong is it's one of the biggest definition of feature creep in a game. Like it was because remember originally it was supposed to be just a small DLC thing. It wasn't supposed to expand into basically the Hollow Knight sequel.
Right, but they said it when they said it. They were expanding the scope of the game. It was at the end of 2019.
Yeah.
We are in the middle, the first third of 2024. So, this game's not going to live up to the hype.
Okay,
You don't
first things
think
first. If you have people waiting more than 6 months, you've automatically failed living up to the hype.
Well, no, Elden Ring.
I think if they just deliver more Hollow Knight, but with Silk, it will probably satisfy people. I'm gonna be real. People love Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Cause
I mean,
I was
it's
saying, this
cool.
game
I
was
fuck
good.
with it. And if it's just more of the same, but like with new kind of like mechanics because of the characters different, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, plenty of other games that have kind of like filled that niche have come out, like
right, because
by the boatload.
I mean, it's Metroidvania.
Dead
Yeah.
Cells and all its DLC.
Blasphemous 2.
Oh, I still got to play Blasphemous 2. Fuck.
What's the other game that I'm thinking of? I had it in my head.
We even got a new Metroid game in between that shit. Like,
Yeah,
That's true.
like if anything, I guess it would be the amount of games that have kind of filled that niche have
Yeah.
See, what I
been
thought
a high quality for a long
Hollow
time.
Knight, what I thought Hollow Knight would have done, and I mean, it seems like that's what they were trying to do originally with Silksong, is what Shovel Knight did. Like that
Yeah.
structure of like,
small character mini episodes. Couple of levels.
well, Spectre of Torment was.
I'm thinking of, fuck. I think I'm thinking of Plague Doctor.
Well, that was just like the game again with a different playable character.
Yeah.
There was like actual new content for Spectre Knight. Like Spectre of Torment was a full ass game that was different enough from base Shovel Knight and enough of a remix that, yeah, Spectre of Torment was substantial. So that's why they could have done a remake, like just a different playable character.
I think that's what originally they were planning, and then they scope creeped themselves into being in development for like, what, 6-8 years?
Right. And it's only 3 people working on the game. I never knew that.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
That explains
That's crazy.
everything. Because if we look at some of the games now, we got teams of like 50, 60 people, and it still takes them 3 years to make something like that explains a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think we've awoken Radix to something as the main scythe user.
Yep.
It's like, who's this Spectre Knight guy? His weapon's a scythe.
And he's a Spectre.
And I have
Yeah,
the
cool.
Shovel Knight treasure trove on PlayStation, so yeah. You could legit download, boot it, because this is like a couple megabytes of a game. You have a darkness meter.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a main. I don't give a fuck if it's AAA, but something cool. Ghost of Tsushima esque, but with a scythe as the main character. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Team Ninja, make me a scythe game.
Dante's Inferno, we need a remaster of the EA Dante's Inferno game.
Is that the one with titties in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shoots out babies to attack you during the boss fight. Yep.
Yep.
Dragon's Dogma has titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I almost grabbed
They
it.
do have spink titties too.
I've seen somebody go for the grab. I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
yo.
But she freaked me out. So I'm answering her riddles.
All I'm saying is, hear me out.
No, I don't have to hear you out. You are right. You are just correct.
And I agree.
Hold on, we're letting you cook, man.
It's like, yeah, look, we waiting for the dish. We got you.
How many burners do you need? 1,
Here's
2?
the thing, fuck it.
Yeah.
Off screen enough that don't have to care.
But yeah, that's pretty much set to like then. Because is there anything before that? I don't think there's anything coming out until June that's relevant to me. That's relevant to me. I mean, Stellar Blade, if I
Outside
had a
of what you
PlayStation, that would have been a day one for me, but
Oh, and Stellar Blade's not PC.
yeah.
That's like, so many weird things aren't coming to PC that I'm like.
Well, I think because
a lot of
Sony
these
helped
would
him pay for it. I think Sony literally helped him get an actual team to make that game.
Yeah.
No, Shift Up was a mobile developer.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of something. No, I'm literally thinking of the wrong game. I am literally thinking of the wrong game.
What game are you thinking of?
Oh, fuck. What is it called?
Hellblade?
No, it's not Hellblade. There's this one guy in Japan made a fucking sick-ass game. It's slick like God hand, but then he posted his work, and I think Sony actually got him an actual development team so the game would actually come out
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
in a reasonable amount of time. What the
Isn't
fuck
that game Korean?
Oh, it might be Korean. I know Stellar Blade's Korean.
Yeah, Stellar Blade's Korean.
Yes.
There's a certain look to Korean games. You can tell. I don't know what it is.
I mean, that's with Korean animation, Korean. Korean.
Yeah, it's called a style.
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't have those in the West like we used to.
Yeah.
It's like, I
We
don't
have
know,
adult
like
animation.
certain skin loss or something.
yeah.
Like,
Family Guy is American style.
I mean, that's hamburger shonen. Spider-Man is just hamburger shonen. Let's be real.
South Park.
That's construction paper shonen.
See, like thinking of South Park, that just made me think about how the Canadians are like made differently in that show.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's fucking paper mache. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking at just like my wish list. I realize it's also gonna fuck up all my time. Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin comes out June 14th on PlayStation.
That's what it was. Yeah, there was something else looming, and I really want to actually play Monster Hunter Stories now. I tried the demo on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the game on Switch and Steam,
Jeez.
and I was just like, I got far enough in the Switch version that I was like, I want this to run better, and then
Yeah.
I can't be motivated to play shit on Steam for the most part. Like, it has to be something, like, for me, Steam is to play, like, PS3, Xbox 360 era games that just haven't been ported to anything.
Deadass, if I got a PlayStation, it would literally just to be in PlayStation parties to talk to y'all. That's the only thing I would actually do with that bitch.
Yeah.
That is definitely not worth the price of admission on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's my point.
You might as well just boot up your PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Nah, baby's been laid to rest. It's all right.
Oh shit.
You know,
Stories might
she
be
don't
what I have to
even
play
she don't
now.
even show no more. It's all right.
Scratch the
R.I.P.
monster on the itch since I can't bring myself to play Rise right now. My data got corrupted again.
No.
Oh yeah, I would just give up on
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just stopped.
on it.
That's
But-
like-
What are you doing to this data, Radic?
I don't know, bro. I think somebody, maybe it's my curse technique.
Once he gets really invested in a property, his data will be corrupted.
Oh wait! I forgot the other games this year that are on my list already are out because I do want to go back and do Unicorn Overlord. I do want to play Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yes.
So those two, because Dragon Dogma 1 was fucking lit.
Wait, where are you playing Unicorn?
I'm gonna play it on Switch.
Okay.
Or no, actually, I might play it on my Xbox.
I do like watching Dragon's Dogma 2 content. I was thinking about getting it, but I'm like, Madrid, you're not gonna. This has all
Barely play the games you like.
This has all the things in it that you don't want. There's crafting. There's open world. There's character creator that takes a long time to do.
No, multiple character creators because you also got to make your pawns,
Yeah. Oh fuck.
which they'll make jokes about what pawns you picked.
Yeah.
They're like,
There's a mechanic about when you die, you lose a part of your health.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm like, bro, fuck, I'm gonna be dying.
monsters are attacking
It's
town.
not too bad. It's not too bad.
Nah. That game is anti-sold me on it, and it's okay.
Anti-sold you.
It's okay. It's
That's
cool.
okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
not
that's
everything's for everyone. It be like that.
You know,
true.
I understand that. That's why I checked out the reviews. I've watched people play it, and I understand. I'm not about to go bitch in the comments about this shit because it's not what I want.
That's true.
It's what somebody wants.
There you go.
You know?
That's fair.
And that somebody is
I respect
me.
you.
Right. But if it's Starfield, you know, I got time to drag that one.
Oh no! If it's Bethesda game, it deserves.
Boring.
No, Bethesda deserves to get dragged.
Inconveni doesn't have a date yet, but that's the name of the Konbini management sim.
The Konbini simulator.
Yeah. I'm totally down for it.
Wait, is Judas supposed to come out this year?
I don't think so.
That's 2025.
Okay.
How do you spell what? Konbini?
The
Konbini.
game I'm talking about is Inkonbini. Yeah, so that's the game I'm talking about.
That just looks like
Looks fun.
that's just fucking supermarket simulator. That's dead ass just convenience store simulator. What the fuck?
Damn, they can't have a Japanese version?
They knew it was going to
You know what
sell.
this reminds me of? Because I've been watching so many YouTube videos of random indie horror games. And a lot of them take place like when you're working at a gas station at midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you
Five
watch
Nights at Freddy's
Berlizzi?
model.
Say it again.
Oh, no, I'm saying, like, do you watch, like, Berlizzi? Because he would stream a lot of those type of games. It's like, you're working at a coffee shop, and you're also being, I don't know, stalked or some shit. Yeah.
Slasher killer or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the same type of games. I don't watch him, but it's probably the same games, you know. And
Oh, it's coming 2025.
Oh.
in the YouTube circle of creators.
Well, that game's probably going to get just completely ignored because 2025 is already looking stupid stacked.
Yeah, this is going to be the last good year in gaming.
Think it's the
long
last
time.
one?
Last.
No, I really think so.
No. I agree with you.
Like I'm looking at the writing on the wall, and things aren't looking good. You know, like
I think
from what people typically go for, like the vast majority of it, like those big games, it's gonna start to wind down.
We're gonna
like,
start seeing we're gonna have another like AA. We're gonna have a AA renaissance.
Yeah,
like we're
AA
gonna
and
start
indie,
seeing a swath of really good $40 games, $40 to $50 games.
Are those games gonna come out?
Second-
That's what I'm worried about. Because it
lot-
seems like the money is drying up with people being able to publish and even get their game
no,
out.
it really okay. So I was watching some GDC. Part of it is the fact that publishers are fucking dumb as shit. They don't want anything interesting. They want what is already sold. So that's half the problem. So half the problem is the publisher.
Absolutely.
So if you can get around that, if they're figuring out ways to get around that.
Okay,
That's
how
probably
do you market something that is an unknown quantity?
You make really funny TikToks about it. And then you send content creators hilarious demo. Because that's why I play. Because if it wasn't for I can never pronounce the name. Seftinet's video. Sefzinech, that's what it is. Because it's fucking Zeech from Warhammer. He made a video of Space Warlord Organ Harvesting Simulator. And I was like, that looks insane. I played it. It's great. It's great. I hope you like the stock market. It's literally organ trading on the stock market. You're speculating, you're improving the quality of it, and then this is also the thing about that game that really like got into my head is the fact that it doesn't actually have a soundtrack.
Huh.
But all the bleeps and bloops of you actually playing the game create the soundtrack.
Huh.
It is. I think if you go online, the composer made like a listenable version of it, so you could see Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator.
That's such a wild ass name.
Organ Trading. And this is also the dev who made there's the Seth video I was talking about. It was also made by the same devs that made Saint El Paso Elsewhere, which is a really good Max Payne clone.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to start seeing a renaissance of AA sized independent games.
Yeah.
And then, from companies who actually know how to fucking manage their shit. Because this one dev studio dropped the game this year and it flopped. And they're like, we actually have money left over. We don't got to lay anyone off.
Right.
It's like, because that's also something else. Is like a lot of the reason why the state of gaming is this way is because literally C-suite employees are dumb as shit, who are all C-suite is gambling addicts, wholesale. They're like, oh, if I spent like what, $10 million on this game and it sold this amount of copies. Well, if I put 100 million, I should get that return. That's not how this shit works.
No.
Yeah, there's definitely a saturation level in it. On top of like, I don't know, the amount of money they want to put into the game and what they're expecting back.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't make sense. Like any of us, we're not financial analysts, we're not CEOs, we're not Fortune 500 company leaders, and we can look back and tell you that's a raw deal. Like that's not going to work. That's not sustainable.
Right.
And you need to cut that budget. You know,
not just cut that budget.
You need to scale it back.
But
Y'all can make
like
multiple projects.
Yeah.
Not just that, but also like number one, if you cut number one, CEOs are making entirely too much. That's one thing. Another thing is their whole business model of the more we put into this game, the higher return we get, even though that's not how this fucking works. This isn't a stock. You know, you can't just buy volume of it to get returns. That's not how this works. And then also, you know, you got the publishers who only want things that are already proven.
Right.
And then also the fact that, like, we're losing talent. Every year we're losing talent because these motherfuckers are overinflating the budget. But then also, if your game does well, you'll probably still get laid off just to make the profit margins better.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of games coming out and conflated budgets and, you know, shit not landing, I played some Immortals of Aveum because that's on PlayStation Plus Extra.
And Essential.
You want to play that?
Oh, Essential?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the game of the month?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, and that is a mid-ass game. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Well, the first-person aspect of it is kind of like lame to me because I don't know. It's not. It makes it stiffer than it needs to be by putting it in first person, and it kind of removes the personality of this regular white man, Jack. So, yeah. Like some of the magic is cool, but like as soon as I got to the part where it's like, all right, go here, and it's like the open world starts, I'm like, oh, fuck. I thought y'all were just gonna throw some missions at me and I'd do them, and you know, it's done.
Have we? I don't know if we've recorded since they announced this, but Dave the Diver and Tales of Kanzera ZAU are launching on PlayStation Plus Extra.
Oh yeah, dope. Yeah, Tales of Kanzera ZAU. I still might buy it just to fuck with the vision, you know. But I'm glad it's going to be available for everybody. I also requested a code, but I haven't received it. So, you know, no matter how this all pans out, I will be playing this game.
Yeah,
day one, and nothing's going to stop me. I don't care if I have to take a 5-hour energy.
5, chase it down with some Celsius.
Oh god. The other day I took like some matcha and mixed it with a protein smoothie, well, a protein shake, and I had like a vanilla matcha.
That's smart.
Yeah, I was piped up.
Matcha will get you there.
Yeah,
it's a slow burn.
That with the protein.
Yeah, I think I need to swap to matcha because I can't drink coffee in the morning anymore.
Damn. Really?
Yeah. The acid fucks with my ADHD meds. It's just, yeah. So I need to switch to something less acidic that will give me energy.
I just drink Monsters. They don't interact with my meds.
The way the good Lord intended.
Bro, are we now going to have a classic green monster at school?
It's the mark of the beast.
It's delicious.
Oh
monster!
God.
Barbecue beast monster. Beast mark.
3 slashes.
Barbecue beast monster? What the fuck?
Barbecue beast monster.
What the fuck? They make monster that tastes like barbecue sauce?
Y'all want y'all monster season?
Didn't they have like the bacon ice cream? some restaurant like near Burger King or some shit?
Hey, it was like
Don't hate on
Wendy's?
that. It's just good.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Actually, bacon ice cream just hits.
That's sweet, salty.
Bacon ice cream actually fucks.
I mean, it's just a.
But a barbecue.
I'm just saying.
That sounds terrible, though. That sounds terrible. Because at least with bacon ice cream, you get sweet. You get the sweet.
Pull the monsters off the grill for me. There's a monster.
With the tongs.
For some reason, it's not exploding. It's just in there grilling. It's like, man, wait till you get the grill lines on the monster.
That's how you get the 3 lines on it. You got those.
You just put that shit on some buns like a glizzy. Oh no. Oh fuck.
Delicious.
All right, Chris. So instead of smoking them ribs, you gotta.
You know what must be there.
Do they sell monsters by the 12-pack?
Yes.
Yes.
Where at? I only see them at the gas station.
Costco?
Costco. Okay.
Oh no, Costco's like a 24-pack.
That should be illegal
Christ.
selling that much monster in one fucking container.
I mean, they do that with Celsius, and I think Celsius has more caffeine.
No, Celsius is definitely worse. No, Celsius, as someone who drinks a lot of caffeine,
I feel like-
at one point was drinking like 5 Red Bulls a day.
I feel like y'all should stop
Celsius
drinking
are fucking Celsius are fucking dangerous.
Eyes open.
I'm serious. Like anybody drinking, I don't think y'all should be drinking that shit.
Like I thought Bangs were bad, but holy fuck, Celsius is on some other shit.
G-Fuel.
We don't have the research on it yet. It's just gonna be later on. People like, yeah.
God.
This
Yeah.
third arm I started growing.
It's crazy.
Man.
I'm looking like an F.
Yeah. Yeah, bangs apparently are better for
You
you.
go from T-posing to F.
You mean less shitty for you.
Less shitty for you.
What are you? So you're gonna phase pose now?
Oh, not the fave. All right. Well, does anybody have anything else they wanted to hit on this week?
I'll keep it short. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel hit 60 million downloads. Top 60 million downloads, so
That's epic. I
It's
mean, a
pretty
lot
dope.
of that is like one person downloading it on several devices.
yeah, I've downloaded it 4 times. So.
I've downloaded 3.
I don't think it can. Yeah.
I think it's different IP.
Individual-
No, individual services. Yeah.
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 But with that, I guess they're giving each person who logs in 1,000 gems. You have to log in for 7 days.
And of course, it's a 7 day.
So you get like 250 here, and then the next day you'll get like a free pack. It's like the pack they just released. So you get 3 free packs, and then over the course of days, you'll get 1,000 gems.
So I got to do it over the course of 7 days. It doesn't have to be 7 consecutive days.
You can.
When is this campaign over?
That's a good ass question. Oh,
I'm
until
like-
the end of April, in April 27th, I think.
Oh fuck. Okay, I can do it.
I'm not. I don't. After they fucked it, like I stopped
just have
playing
to
for a little
log
while. I
in.
came back, my deck was fucked. I'm like, I don't actually want to play something where if I come back, my deck will be fucked, and they expect me to spend
Well,
money
that's
to unfuck
them
my
just
deck.
because you were playing a deck
Yeah,
that
you're
was a
probably
part of the
playing
meta. They had to
Probably playing some
debuff
old
your deck.
bullshit. All right, they only fuck decks that need to be fucked.
But here's
Yes.
but my problem isn't that they. Well, my problem is they fucked my deck. But the real problem I have is the fact that they expect me to spend gems to make a new deck.
I mean, it's easy enough to get gems or
Yeah.
decks.
I ain't got a deck to play with because my deck's fucked up.
I mean, you probably have
You
a lot of
probably have
gems.
enough
You
cards
can
to
get
make-
a deck. It's
Right.
not hard. That's the thing. That's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you can go do the single player aspect and then get access to new decks and
Yeah, honestly,
New
the
polls.
I think I
The-
finished
the
most of the
hardest-
single player stuff. I think I'm on like the 3rd tier of that
they
shit.
keep
the
adding
only
it.
time that it's a pain in the ass is if you're trying to make a meta deck that's really expensive.
I'm not trying to make a meta deck. I'm trying to make a fucking
Usable deck.
a usable deck.
I was about to say, give me an architect. I can tell you how bad it is.
Win you some
I
money.
kind of wanted to try out what is that fucking called? It came with the Ashen set.
Oh, the Ash Blossoms?
No, not Ash Blossom. Let me see.
Ash Blossoms can go to hell.
Jerks hate them.
I hate them. Them XYZs.
Right, I hate decks that don't let you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's that fucking.
Play Yu-Gi-Oh! That shit's annoying.
That's that link summoning bullshit and synchro.
Yeah,
where they
I
just
hate
keep
all-
going
I hate
and keep
all that
going.
shit.
I hate it.
I like my classical Yu-Gi-Oh! Where niggas used to cheat.
Yeah.
Pull out the gap.
That card don't do that.
Yeah, like when the Stone Giant was like, yeah, destroy the moon, cause it to flood. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. Where that's at? Where my game that can let me do that shit? Let me look at the board and be like,
You want
alright.
an anime logic Yu-Gi-Oh game?
Yes!
I would use my dragon in this thing to make a bow so I can give that bow to another.
That's why them old games was like, they kind of fucked, but they kind of didn't.
That is actually a
What would be
thing.
sick? What if like there was a persona Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hermes, the Dragon Warrior or whatever,
Actual context
will make you a bow.
make shit like cheat basically to set shit up in the environment.
Look, there's a reason why I lean towards
Yes.
Magic the Gathering. Okay.
Let me cheat.
Man,
Let me cheat in game.
that's
Trap
all I-
Tricks is just cheating, though.
Yeah, fuck Trap Tricks. I hate players who use that deck.
I have-
But that's all
Hold the
I have
line
to say.
decks are
Yu-Gi-Oh's
also
out here. It's still growing.
Net decking?
What the fuck is that?
Net decking? Net decking is the act of downloading a meta deck off the internet.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's also cheating. But not the fun kind.
Ooh, there's this all black people deck I made, and it's actually kind of dope. It's like Egyptian.
Oh, the Egyptians. The oops all.
What is it? Gravedigger?
Gravedigger.
Yeah, gravediggers.
The grave diggers, huh?
They call them gravediggers, you know?
Yeah. There's only one card here that's not a black person because it's like a
Is it a person?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a variation of the what's the main mage in the whole game? Why am I missing his name?
Dark
Magician?
Magician?
Dark Magician. It's a variation.
Oh.
It's that one where you fuse like five spellcasters and you get this
Oh,
magician.
yeah.
4,000,
That motherfucker.
4,000.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I was
that
like, okay, you're everybody's
Hits.
that shit's nasty.
And it's a bunch of spellcasters in the Gravedigger deck. So it's like
Actually,
real easy
Chris,
to
I've been
just,
meaning to ask you, did they actually do something with Maxx C? Or is Maxx C still a fucking problem?
No, they haven't done anything with Maxi.
Okay, lovely. That's fun. I love giving my opponents cards because I want a special summon.
Honestly, Maxi
helps the
is the counter.
motherfuckers. Yeah, Maxi helps the motherfuckers who are just special summoning monsters just to get until they get what they want.
Yeah,
So
it's called
you're
building
just-
a board.
You were literally waiting there for 20 minutes while this
Nah,
person is just
that'd
doing
be
whatever.
like on your first turn and somebody's just like, all right, I would like to duel now, and they're just up here fucking summoning. It's like, all right, well, I might as well just get cards.
Well, they're trying to get rid of that because people will just stop playing
Yeah.
because they're waiting 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
understandable.
bullshit.
Yeah,
So they're trying to get rid of people doing that.
yeah. Maxi isn't the problem.
real problem is the special summoning rules. You shouldn't be able to special summon that. There should be a cap on special summoning in
It
a
should
turn.
be.
That's why I like Magic, because there's an external resource to everything. So your bullshit is based on how much mana you have. So unless you have cards to give you the resources to play this shit, you don't get to play this shit, which creates interesting things where it's like, you know, blue players are always going to keep 1 mana for a fucking counterspell because they don't like people having fun. You know?
Oh, they're the mill, right?
Oh, they love mill. Yeah, they do mill. They like to counterspell your shit. They don't. They're slip
Mill
forward.
gets rid of your cards.
Y'all are losing Madrid. So
Nerds.
Fuck this podcast.
You know what? Fuck this podcast. I'm gonna play Magic the Gathering with the bad bitches. I'm out. Fuck this shit.
Oh, good luck.
all right.
It's called going to the card shop at night.
Well, until next time, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton6, 2 X's. Madrid, where can people find you?
X_Spain. Also on Instagram.
Jalen
Squid Bishop on the internet.
and Chris.
Find me in the Discord.
This has been Erratic Records production. The video version is edited by Chris, and you're gonna have a time with this one, Chris, because I'm just out of frame. The audio version is edited by Kumasanti. Until next time, keep it cheesy.